Hello there, my YouTube fam. How are you? I am Helen Sadler, your Destiny Helper, coming to you once again with a video that you have requested. I want to thank you so much for writing me, having the different topics that we talk about that you are concerned about, and it is no different today. We're going to come to you with a topic that most of you have been writing about and saying, I want you to deal with the narcissist and humiliation. Let's deal with it. Let's talk about it. Because the one thing we do, we have a common experience and we have a common victory. And we know that every day get us closer to freedom. I want to thank all of you for your email, your comments. There are so many comments. I try to answer as many as I can, email as many as I can. If I haven't emailed you back, just hold on. I have literally thousands of emails, and I want to thank you so much for who you are and for taking this time to share this with me as a family. And we share our common experience all the way to victory, where the redefined you can emerge and come out very powerfully and outstanding. So please, if you are enjoying the videos, and share the videos, share them with your friends, someone that you know needs it, or someone who may need to understand what it is that you are going through. Share the videos with them, and also feel free to email me at destinyhelper12 destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. And I want you to listen up, because pretty soon we're going to have an inner healing conference, and it's just for you to get to total victory, get to the core, and allow the essence of you to come forward. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Push the bell. Every time I do a new video, you will definitely be one that are alerted. You won't be behind in any of the material. Share the material and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you once again so much. So let's begin. Let me just put this in here. Sorry, guys. There it is in here. And we can effectively communicate. What about humiliation and embarrassment? Why does the narcissist feel the need to humiliate us? Why does it make them feel so good when they have us in the place of maximum embarrassment? Embarrassment is a stripper. It's like going into shock. You are so shocked at the things they say, because when they're embarrassing you, they usually do it around someone of influence, someone that matters. Even to the children, if it's an intricate setting, they'll do it to family, but they make you look like the villain, like you are attacking them, or they make you feel incompetent, that you are not capable of doing minimum things. And they're always talking about what you don't do, what you overdo, or how you don't listen, or how you are after the narcissist. You're attacking the narcissist, and the narcissist saying, I'm just trying to help you. Or they can be manipulative. They get you out in public and they want something. You said, this is something that we need to negotiate about, we need to talk about. And they would tell you, I never buy things for myself. You always, look at you. You're looking nice. You always buy things for yourself. And I always undergird you when it comes to you. But when it comes to me, you don't care. I have to work extra hard to get the things that I help you get for yourself. And by that time, everybody is looking at you. And then somebody may even say, girl, if you got a good man, you better hold on to him, because we are believing for one like that. And you're looking like you can have him all day, but you don't want to be embarrassed. So usually you withdraw from the conversation, because you know it's going to add fuel to the fire. If you say anything, or the narcissist will take you out to a dinner date, and on the dinner date, he'll say, why are you eating like that? You always overeating. Why don't you order some food that's going to be healthy for you? I mean, he's sitting up there, the food is so piled so high, he's looking around the corner of the food because the food is hiding you and him. There's so much on his plate, not your plate. But they turn things, gaslighting. They always do that. They always turn it as if you said it, as if you did it, and you did not. And they would bring that out publicly so they can humiliate you. Humiliation is a stripper. It strip you from confidence. It strip you from dignity. It strip you from knowing your next move. And so you end up being in the fog because now you don't know what to do. And when the narcissist is constantly telling you, you can't do this, you don't do this, you overdo this, you underdo this, you don't know what to do. And so everything you do, there is a criticism. There is a humiliation. And then when it comes to the finances, he says that you don't know how to use the finances. She said you always overspend. And when you look at the books, you didn't buy anything but the necessary things and paying bills. But they bought all of these luxuries, all of these additives, and they blame you. And then when you show them the list of all the additives, they say, see, that's what I'm talking about. When I do things for myself, you criticize me. But you, when you do things for yourself, you don't want me to say anything. And you show them the list and say, I haven't did anything for myself for 2 months. Look at this. I haven't even bought me a blouse in 2 months. I haven't bought me a dress in 6 months. And they'll say, see, now you blaming me because I give you the opportunity, which they don't, to buy dress to look good because I want you to look good with me. It doesn't matter what you say. That narcissist is going to turn and make you feel humiliated. And when they are to humiliate somebody is to dehumanize them, to make them feel dehumanized as a human. And then you feel that your existence has no value to it. It's non and void. So when you are humiliated, it is to bring to shame, to bring to ruin, to bring to no benefit, to take away all value, to take away all credence, to leave lifeless with no understanding of their whys and their purposes. When you are humiliated, it deletes your purpose out of your life where you are just in existence and you feel like you are insignificant. And see, this insignificance goes to the narcissist. So because you love them, you adore them. And sometimes go back to the video where I talked about the neutral supply. When the neutral supply is numb to things, because sometimes they can push you so much in humiliation until you grow numb. I mean, you are in such shock of the things they say publicly, and when they say them and how they say them. And as soon as the people leave, they say, honey, you know I didn't mean that. You know I love you. I am so sorry. I don't know what came on me. I think I got a little bit jealous when I saw you talking to them. And then it comes back. And so they play this field because they want to be. But the thing is, they are putting themselves out there and everybody hears about them. Everybody knows about them, but they don't know about you. And so what happens is, while they are knowing about them, they are not knowing about you. And they're talking and they're thinking, boy, she got a good guy. You know, guys are horrific nowadays. And she got a good guy. You better learn to appreciate it. And usually if you're out at a dinner date, you're out at a party or some kind of function, your friend would tell you, you know what, I would kind of back up a little bit and really evaluate what I have, because you got a good man. And I don't have that. You know, I've been with my husband for 30 years and I've been wanting a divorce for 15 of those years. And you don't say anything because usually we take the nice time. We don't want to embarrass them. We don't want to humiliate them like they humiliate us. We don't want to return the favor. And then when you do say something, you look really bad because it looked like you were retaliatory. It's not that you were instigating it. It was already started by the narcissist, but the narcissist set you up that anything you say can be held against you, because now you seem like you're retaliating against the narcissist, especially if they're covert. A covert narcissist. See, covert humiliation is blatant humiliation undercover. You understand the language. You understand the code. The code is, I'm going to bring you to the least denominator. I'm going to make sure that if anybody disappear, it's you. But I'm going to do it so subvertly that nobody knows what I'm doing, but you knows. And what you knows matters to me. So the covert goes undercover, goes deep in the grounds of your heart, of your emotions, of your mind, and he drills a hole so there can be a gusher. And you know, when he's talking to you, your eyes are watery and you start trembling and you walk away and you go to the bathroom and somebody said, wow, wasn't that kind of hard? And you said, no, she does that all the time. She always get in public and she pulled this pity party, and I love her. I give her everything, or I give him everything. I service him. I'm in the kitchen waiting on him day and night. I wait on him. I put the kids to bed and I make sure that she has everything. And so what the enemy does is set you up, and the more covertly he does it, she does it, the more it has its benefit, the deeper it goes in your heart, and it starts to just bring a devastation to your mind, because you are saying, if someone loved me, how can they humiliate me like this? Or you go and look for a car, they want a certain car, but you need a family car, and they say, I don't want to drive a hearse around, and they go look at this car. You need a car that seats 6. He wants a car, she wants a car that seats 5, and they say, we got a caliber, we got an image that we want to keep. We don't want to look like a family come in looking like the Lever the Beaver family with a hearse around them. And you say, yeah, but we need to accommodate our family. And then the narcissist wait till the salesman come up and he said, we can get this. This is a very nice car. I don't know why she wants to do this. We have another car, but she always want to go old fashioned, and she wants me to be old fashioned. She wants to pin me down and drag me out. And usually when men talk to men and it's women look like they're in authority and the women look like she's holding back the man get very hostile and think, you can't hold this guy down. He's a man. He got a right to think. He got a right to choose. Who are you to stop his choice? And so they go around the corner and they talk and they get a deal, and he got the deal. He said, babe, guess what? We got the deal. I told you I wanted that because that was more convenient. It was less insurance. It could take care of our whole family. The deal was made with the 5-seater because through humiliation, the narcissist got you to a silent point, and humiliation will silence you. It will shut down your voice that is to be effective. Your voice is to be interactive in the situation, because when God gave you breath, he gave you voice. When you look at that word breath, it's intelligence, it's psychic, it's spiritual, it's the dynamics of communication. It means to be able to effectively communicate. So he takes away your communication, and when he takes away your communication, guess what starts to die? Your communion. You start going into yourself like the narcissist went in himself, but you don't go into yourself so deep until you can't come back. And when you do go into yourself, you go into yourself because you're totally humiliated, and you start feeling depressed. You start pushing down on things, pushing down on your confidence. Instead of letting it out, you push it back, pushing down on your goals, pushing down on your dreams. You start pushing things back. So instead of you coming out, you go in. And the narcissists who went in to become what they are, an inability to love, an inability to have real sympathy and empathy, a real inability to care. Now you find yourself going in, and he's doing the opposite. He or she is coming out, but they don't come out in what they've got rid of. They don't love you. They can love bomb you. They know techniques and methodology. And that's why even after they humiliate you, you go home. The narcissists want to make love. And I mean, even if you yield, it's like going through the roof. It's the best there is. Why? Because he's humiliated you. He's totally, or she's totally fueled up. And I mean, they make sure that they love bomb you sexually. So it ain't even about them. I mean, they're mechanical. So what they do is they put themselves in it and make sure that you are the throttle in this situation. Why? Because the narcissists know that they've been a bad boy or a bad girl. They humiliated you in public. They humiliated you at the store. They humiliated you with the business deal. You went out to dinner and they called you a slob. And here you are trying to order according to the less caloric menu, and they ordering everything: baked potato, extra butter, pasta, rice, and let me have an extra piece, a steak, if you will, and then put mushrooms on that with a little bit of onions and a lot more garlic. And I have some of that pudding too. No, you can keep the salad. Give the salad to her. Give me that luscious chocolate cake, and could you please put a piece of cheesecake on the side? Oh yeah, don't forget the ice cream. Oh no, I will have a lot of tea with that. Let me have tea. Make sure it's plenty of sugars and lemon. And they're eating and they're sitting back so until their stomach is in their lap, and they're saying, babe, you show ate a lot. You know, you better watch that. You better watch those 3 beans you ate. Maybe this time you should eat 1 bean. And I know you got the leanest steak, but you know what, babe? Maybe next time you should get chicken instead of steak. And then the diet soda, I wouldn't get the diet soda. I would get water. And then he picks his teeth and rub his stomach, and then y'all leave. And so you are totally humiliated. You're walking out the door asking, why do I put up with this guy? Why do I take myself through this? And just when you say, I'm going to get a solution, he loves bomb you. He do all the right touches. He whispers in your ears all the right kisses, all the right places. And then afterward, he roll over, thump his teeth, and give himself a pat on the back. And the next day, we're starting this journey all over again, because he got plenty more words he needs to say to you. And this is why I'm telling you, your mind is a great value. Your mind is the essence of what you want to build. Build your mind. Read, and write. If you don't have a journal, get a journal. Journal your feelings. Journal your emotions. Talk to yourself. You and your journal can do some self-talk, because you'll write things out of you that you read back to you that may be amazing. And as you're talking back to you, your voice talks. See, humiliation tried to shut your voice down because you were totally embarrassed. And remember, humiliation bring you to a divorcement where they cut your voice off. You have no sound effect, so you have no impact, because no sound effect means no communication. No communication means no communion. No communion means no connectivity. So you go inside of yourself in depression. And when you depress things, you cut off the light. You cut off the joy. You cut off goals. You cut off strategy. You start cutting things off until you just an existing piece of flesh moving in motion with time, and having the responsibility of knowing what it is that you should do. You are so much more than that. But it is a fight, and you have to take time and breathe. Go to the bathroom. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blow it out. Go to the bathroom and inhale. Go in the bathroom and look yourself in the eyes and do some self-talk. Get your journal. Your journal is your friend. Your journal is your counselor. That's your immediate counselor until you can get to your counselor, until you can get to your therapist, until you can get to your psychiatrist that understand the ramification of living with a narcissist, that understand the damage of being with these cluster B relationships, being with these relationships that take you to codependency, and then eventually you lose yourself. And when you lose yourself, they're ready for a discard. And so you have to keep your mind sharp. in your mind built. The narcissist is doing it all the time. He go out to supply and he take that supply and get the reflection from that supply and he mirror that supply. So he's adding to himself while he's deleting from you. Never let the narcissist delete you from yourself until you are searching. And like this bridge you see behind me, you got to be able to bridge the things in your mind, bridge the gaps in your mind. You got to have a place where you can walk across in your mind and connect to different forums. Be able to connect to joy, connect with wisdom, connect with reason. I hear what you're saying, but I don't believe what you're saying, because when it comes to me, I know I am better than that. And so you have to take the time. Breathe. Go and do aromatherapy. If you can't go out, go to the store when you can. Get the balls, drop them in. And if you can be alone when the narcissist go, you know he's arguing, he's getting mad, boom, he leave. Oh, well, go in the bathroom and take the kids, take care of the children if the children are involved, and you go and have you a few minutes with you and put on music, Calgon, Take Me Away. Put that music on and breathe. Take big, 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 big inhales. Get your lungs filled with air. Hold it 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Blow it out very slowly. Come on here. And then you take in another big, 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 big breath. And you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, blow it out. And as you inhaling in and as you exhaling out, you are noticing your heart rate is slowing down. The anxiety is beginning to leave. The headache is beginning to leave. And you're beginning to think. And you can think of you because you are the most amazing person that you've ever seen. You just didn't know it. You are the most wise person that you've heard. Why? Because all the wisdom that you have on the inside of you is now talking back. You got to get to that talk back zone. When humiliation has been your forum, you need to get to the talk back zone. Talk back to yourself. Breathe in. Take it. And 6 seconds. Breathe out slowly. You're breathing out all of the trauma. You're breathing out all of the pain. You're breathing today's, yesterday's, the week before experience, and you're taking in newness. You're taking in life. You're inhaling greatness and clarity all in your lungs. And as you take in this clarity and you're holding it, you're able to maintain strength. Then you're releasing it out so it can grow, so it can increase, so it can produce. In your name, honey, you can call your own name. I don't have to call his name. I can call my own name. And when you call your own name, you start to see your greatness. Come on, you may be voluptuous, and that's exactly where you are. And you say, man, I may need to eat a little bit more. Honey, strength comes from the inside, and you are still powerful, and you still amazingly awesome. You are so awesome. And you have to tell yourself as you breathe in, you have a mirror experience. And I'm telling myself I'm awesome. And you breathe out and I'm giving that awesomeness to the world. I'm expanding myself. I'm duplicating myself. I want to be a strength in the world. And in my portion where I am, I'm influencing and I matter. Humiliation is only a stair step. Humiliation is a button in the elevator, and it goes up. When you go to the penthouse, look over the city of your life. And the one thing I refuse to let you destroy me, because I am the bomb, and I am who I say I am. And I say I'm awesome. I say I'm wonderful. I say I'm magnanimous. And you are a weapon of mass destruction, and you are there to make sure society is increased and added to because of your existence. So humiliation, oh, it's a bummer. Oh yeah, it can be a game changer. And if you let it, it can destroy you. It can put you on the couch with the curtains turned. It can lay you on the floor with the rivers running down your arm. It can put you where you don't care about the clothes in the closet, the bathing, and your narcissist is angry. Why don't you get a bath? Because you are so depressed, because you're humiliated every day and you don't even care anymore. You go to the numb place. Please go to that video and look for the neutral supply zone. And I'm telling you, the neutral place that the supply goes where they don't feel, they call it gray rock. It is the beginning of death, because gray rock, you intentionally cut it off and then you open yourself back up. The dead zone, honey, it's hard to open it back up. You need an encourager to help you. And this is why you're journaling. Get you a notebook, order you a journal, treat yourself and write. Have therapy with your pen and your journal. I hope you have enjoyed this session. It's always an honor and a privilege for me to bring that to you. And remember, humiliation is not the end of the thing. Sometimes it brings you out. Why? Because it's what you refuse that sometimes tabulate who you are. I refuse to be counted out. I refuse to be put out. I refuse to be pushed back. And I definitely refuse to go down. It's my time to go up. No matter the words I say, who I am. Please write me, destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. Call me. The phone just ringing trigger my thoughts. So write me, destinyhelper